Hi everybody. Want to do a little video for you. I know that we're not going to be able to get together this year. Very sad about that. Next year, 2021, I promise to be there as long as we're allowed to be there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little virtual video for y'all. We'll go through all the animals one at a time, tell you a little bit about them. I'll ask you a couple of questions, and I'll give you a few seconds to answer before I give you the answer. Okay, so we'll try to make this as real as we possibly can. But have some new animals that I didn't have the last time I visited y'all, so this is pretty exciting. So, hey, you know what? It's going to be a half-hour video. We better get started on it. Might be some background noise because we're outside in the jungle, which is awesome. So anyway, we're going to start off with the softest animal in the world. And I think you guys know what that is. So the softest animal in the world is called a chinchilla. You got it. Whoever said chinchilla, raise your hand. Oh, everybody. Good. Excellent job, guys. So let me bring out my chinchilla. By the way, all my animals have names, and I hope I don't forget anybody to mention their names because that wouldn't be nice. So let's go ahead and do this first. Let me bring out Violet. So here we go. This is Violet the chinchilla. She's about, let's see, about 4 years old right now. Considered to be the softest animal in the world. They have such soft fur. You know what, boys and girls? I'm petting her right now. I'm moving that fur back and forth. I can even feel it. That is incredibly soft. Oh, and by the way, they like to take a bath. Who likes to take a bath? Not too many of you guys out there. Well, I'll tell you what, she loves to take a bath, but she doesn't take a bath in water. She takes a bath in dirt. Who would like to take a bath in dirt? Oh, more of you. Okay, not good. You're not a chinchilla. Don't take a bath in dirt. Chinchillas, they can take a bath in dirt. I'll show you. All right, here we go. We got our little bathtub going right here. And look in there. There's no water. There's all powder. And that's what she bathes herself in. So she'll jump inside that bathtub for y'all and take herself a little bath. All right, so this is Violet. She's 4 years old, and she's from South America. Because I'm going to ask you guys later where all the animals are from, and hopefully you'll remember. So she is a chinchilla from South America. Good job, guys. Oh, she just took a bath. It's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put her back. And my next friend that I bring out is from Africa. Very good. And it's covered with spikes. So maybe you're thinking it's a porcupine. Well, didn't bring a porcupine. I brought a hedge. Think about it. Hog. You got it. Good job. Now, this hedgehog that I brought is actually quite special because it has all white spikes. Normally, the spikes should be gray or brown, but she is white. She's albino. She's got the pink eyes, and she's a baby. So her name, we call her Baby Snowball. So I'm going to go ahead and wake her up because I know she's going to be sleeping because she's nocturnal, which basically means they sleep during the day, right? And we sleep at night, so we're not nocturnal. Well, we should be sleeping at night anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and wake her up, bring her out, and then I'll take a look at it. All right. So here we are. Snowball, the baby hedgehog. You'll notice she has pink eyes. The albino animals will have those pink eyes, and she's got all these white spikes. Now, I'm told there are like 2,000 spikes. I never sat down and counted them. I don't have that kind of time. So I'm going to believe the professionals and that have had the chance to count them, that they got it right. So here we go. Little hedgehog named Snowball, about 5 months old now, and she is from Africa. Very good. And the chinchilla was from South America. Getting the hang of this. Very good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put Snowball back to bed because, again, she is nocturnal and she needs to go to bed. Plus, we have a lot more friends to see. Let me pop her back in. All right. So now we got a little friend from Africa. We got another little friend from South America. What we're going to do next is we're going to meet a little friend from Australia. Now, there's a lot of cool things over in Australia. It hops. You think a kangaroo? Sorry, didn't bring a kangaroo. And it lives in a tree, so it definitely can't be a kangaroo because kangaroos don't live in the trees. It's a frog. And a frog that lives in a tree is known as a tree frog. Good job. And we can tell tree frogs from normal frogs, not by color, because they change color. We can tell because of the fact that they have suction cup toe pads. So, say that. Suction cup. Good. Suction cup toe pads. Try it again. Suction cup toe pads. Excellent. There you go. And I'll show you exactly how they work. I'm bringing my frog friend out. His name is Sticky. And he got his name for good reason. I'll stick him to the lid, I'll stick him to the truck, and if you were here, I'd even stick him on your face. No, I wouldn't do that. It'd be funny though, but we won't do that. All right. So we're going to get him out, and I'm going to put him on this lid right here so you guys can see how well he can stick. So here we go. So normal frogs can do that. Nice flat surface, not a big deal. Even a toad can do that. The tree frogs, watch. See this? Doesn't slide off. And I'm going to get him a little closer so we can actually see exactly what's going on here. Here we go. Okay, there you see. Perfect. Now I'm going to back them off a little bit and get them out of the sun, because one thing about tree frogs, they like the warmth. They don't like the direct sun because it'll dry them up really quick. Again, he's from the rainforest over there in Australia, and it is a tree frog. Okay, cool. All right, so now we got Australia, we got South America, and we got Africa all covered. My next friend, believe it or not, is from Europe. Yeah, and it's long and skinny, but it's not a snake. It's got 4 legs, a tail. Yeah, definitely can't be a snake now. I'll be right back with my long, skinny friend known as the ferret. Yes, ferrets. All right. So here we go. Here she is. Her name is Farah. She's about, oh boy, now 6 months old. She's checking you guys out. Look at all the kiddos out there. Look at that. You smelling them? Yep. Can't really smell them because they're not really here. There you go. But there, that's a ferret, and these are from Europe. Really long, skinny, with a tail and 4 legs. And very good at digging and a little bit of climbing, and they can move pretty fast. They kind of jump around. They're kind of slinky, like this. And one of my favorites, I had one when I was in college a while back, and it was an all-white one. This one obviously is kind of the normal color that they are. And again, her name is Farah. Farah the ferret from Europe. All right, guys, so now we've done Europe and Australia and South America and Africa. I actually got this really cool chicken. Yeah, it's a chicken from Asia. So I'm going to bring her out. Her name is Chicky. Chicky, the Chinese chicken. So give me a second. I'll put Farah back. What was this again? Ferret. And I will bring out Chicky. All right, so here we go. Chicky the Chinese chicken. What a cool looking bird, right? She's got this really cool hairdo going on up here. She's got silky soft feathers. I mean, these feathers are softer than any other bird that I've ever petted. And she's got extra feathers on her feet. But check it out. She can't fly. You would think she can. She's a bird, but she can't fly. Here we go. Ready, Chicky? Fly! Okay, so there you go. She definitely tries, but she cannot fly. So she spends her time on the ground, eating bugs and things like that, or bird seed, and we give her crumbled up corn. She likes corn. Anybody out there like corn? I like corn. Corn on the cob, one of my favorites. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put Chicky back. So she was from China, which is part of Asia. So there we go. We got it all covered. Asia, Africa, South America, Australia, Europe. Wait, there's another place. Yeah, it's where we live. We live in North America. Yes. So my next few friends live in your neighborhood. And I think I brought everybody's favorite nighttime animal. I know you love the way they smell. Think about it. I'm not going to tell you. Not just yet. All right, we figured it out. It's not a raccoon. They do come out at night and they do live in the neighborhood, but you can't really smell a raccoon. Bats, you can't really smell those either. What else do we got that comes out at night? Fox? Yeah, no, that's not what I'm thinking about. Not a snake. Nope, sorry. Snakes actually come out during the day when it's warm. It's a skunk. Yes, a real live skunk. But this one actually isn't black and white. Normally they are. This one is all white. Her name is Aspen. Very, very, very cool skunk. No longer can spray. I'm going to bring her out so you can see her today. So, gonna have to wait a second though. I have to wake her up. See, they sleep all day because they're, you know the word, nocturnal. Okay, so let me go wake her up. Oh, and by the way, she's very shy. So once I bring her out, she's outside like this, she's probably going to hide her face right in the palm of my hand. But that's okay. We're still going to be able to see her. Main thing I want you to do is look really quick at her face, okay, as soon as I get her out, and then we're going to check out her claws. Her claws are going to be big and sharp because they like to climb trees? No. They like to dig because their favorite food is in the ground. Now you start thinking about what you think a skunk's favorite food is, and we'll go over that in just a minute. But I'm going to go back here, wake her up. Her name is Aspen. Okay, guys. There she is. Say hi, Aspen. Hi, boys and girls. Oh, that's it. Little camera shy. She's hiding. I knew she would, but that's okay. Check this out. You see the big claws? Yeah, those are for digging. Her favorite food is... I hope you didn't say pizza. That's my favorite food. No, not pizza. Or peanut butter and jelly. I like that too. Have that for lunch all the time. Her favorite food is grubs. And those things live underground. And she smells them with her pointy nose, which she's actually hiding in my hand, and she digs them up with those big sharp claws. So grubs are the skunk's favorite food. But she'll eat whatever I put down in front of her. Cat food, dog food. Yeah, she's an eater. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put her back to bed. We have a lot more to see, guys, so stay with me. Be right back. Maybe what we'll do next is we'll do a bird that lives around here, and it's the sign of love and peace. Okay, think about it. Be right back with that one. All right. If you said pigeon, you're wrong. This isn't a pigeon. This is a dove. Doves are much smaller than the pigeon. Although they are relatives, they're related, totally cousins, these guys are much smaller. Now, she can fly. Unlike that chicken, if I let her go, whoa, she'll just fly right off there, and then I'll have to climb a tree and get her down. So I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to get her to settle down right here, and we'll get a little bit closer look at her, and you'll see. Now, the doves around here are not white. They're gray, okay, or kind of a brownish color. They need to blend in a little better. This one being a pet, she doesn't need to blend in at all, so she is going to be white forever. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put Ivory, the dove, the sign of love and peace, back, because I think we're ready for some turtles. Yeah, who's ready for turtle time? I am. I'll tell you a little something. When I was a kid, they used to call me TurtleTerry because I had lots of turtles. Yeah, of course, that makes sense. Now, I'm going to bring two turtles out right now that I've had a long time. Their names are Lucky and Rescue. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. In case you find one day in your yard, I'll show you that they're not a swimmer. They live on land. And I'll show you exactly how to tell the difference. All right. So, when you first look at them, they just look like a regular turtle, but you gotta look at this. See between their toes? They don't have webbed feet. Your frogs have webbed feet, your alligators have webbed feet, your ducks and your geese have webbed feet. Helps them to swim, right? They need that web between there to move themselves around. They don't have webbed feet. I mean, they like the water to drink and maybe to bathe in, but they're not much of a swimmer. So you don't ever want to find a turtle and automatically assume that they can swim because definitely not a good swimmer. So this is Lucky, and I rescued him many, many years ago. But Lucky has a friend. Her name is Rescue. I'll go get her. All right, here we go. They look exactly the same, except he's a little tiny bigger than she is, and well, he has a big curve in the bottom of his shell, like this, right there. And she doesn't. She's perfectly flat. And that's kind of how you tell boy from girl. If they have a curved bottom shell, they're a boy. If they have a perfectly flat shell, they're a girl. So, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys back because I just made them a salad. They love salad. Raise your hand if you love salad. Not all of you. I get it. I love salad. It's one of my favorite things to eat, too, along with the pizza. Yeah, they go good together. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put Lucky and Rescue back, and we're going to check out a bigger turtle. One that's so big, I need both of my hands to pick her up. And she's only 23. These guys are both over 40. And the one I bring out next, she's going to get so big someday, I'll be able to ride her. Okay, so it's not a snapping turtle. We have a lot of snapping turtles around here, but I would never bring a snapping turtle because they snap. Yes, especially if you try to touch them. If you leave alone, they'll pretty much leave you alone. Well, this big girl, she's as big as a snapper, but she's a vegetarian. She eats fruits and vegetables, which is pretty awesome. Now, I'm going to bring her out, but I want you to remember this. When she was a baby, she fit in my pocket. She was the size of a quarter. And her name, we called her Teeny Tiny Torty the Tortoise. And then we changed it to Teenage Torty the Tortoise. Well, now, we just call her Torty. Be right back. Yeah, she's a big one, and getting bigger, yeah, all the time. Maybe next year I won't be able to pick her up so easily, but here she is, checking you guys out. A little close. Whoa, oh, don't eat the camera. There you go, see that? So this is a tortoise, and look, between the toes, oh, no webbed feet. So again, not much of a swimmer. She lives on land. Actually, she's from the desert. They love to dig in the ground and make big holes to hang out in and to cool their bodies off. So, she can live to be 75 to 100 years old. That is amazing. But the only thing about this tortoise is she's heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and put her over there in the grass, let her eat a little bit because she's out. It's a beautiful day. And, well, it's dinner time. Plus, if I put her down, I can bring out some snakes. All right. So how many of you guys are ready for snakes? Come on. How many of you are ready for snakes? Everybody, raise that hand. These snakes are cool. I only bring cool snakes. You got nothing to worry about. Plus, you're there. I'm here. No one's going to get bit except me. But my snakes don't bite, so I'm not even going to get bit. So I'll tell you what, sit back and relax, and I'll bring out snake number 1. Oh, wait, I should ask you some snake questions. This is a good one. Can snakes slither? Yes. Can they swim? Yes. Can they drive a car? Of course not. That's silly. Can they hug and squeeze? Yes. Can they climb trees? Hey, how about we find out? I got a snake. I'm going to put him on a stick, and we're going to watch him climb. His name is Cornelius. He's a corn snake from Florida. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of Florida. Oh, yeah, great place. Mickey Mouse lives there. All right, be right back. By the way, this is not a snake. Obviously, it's a stick. But I brought it out first. This is the stick my friend Cornelius is going to climb on. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and get him out of his little box, and we're going to watch him climb. All right. So we'll start back here first so you can see how he grabs a hold of that stick just like that and kind of hangs there. They got incredibly strong bodies, guys. And, well, he can do a couple different things. He can hang there like that all day long, or he can begin to climb up his body like a rope. And I think he's choosing to do that because I think he wants to get up on that stick. Ooh, there he goes. Now I'm going to step off camera here so you guys can get a better, closer look at him. There you go. How cool is that? Hey, look at that, Cornelius. Look at all the boys and girls out there. Check them out. Say, what's going on, guys? Look at that. So cool. Look at that tongue. Comes out quite a bit. All right. I'm going to back it on up again. There you go. So, Cornelius the corn snake, again, is what they call a rat snake or a corn snake. And again, found down south. Florida, places like that. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and put Cornelius back. I'm going to bring out a very special snake friend of mine that, well, she was supposed to be brown, but she was born albino, so she's going to be all, what color's the snow? White. You got it. And guess what? Her name is Snowy. Makes sense to me. I'll be right back with her. All right, guys. So here we go. We got Snowy. Snowy is what they call a bull snake. And normally she'd be brown or like a golden color like the sand. But obviously, she's all white. Again, albino snake. Just a cool looking snake. And now look at that. Long. Like I can't even get her all the way on there. Look, I'll have to back her up a little bit. Whoa. She's as tall as me? Not yet. She will be, though. Hey, I got an idea. How about I bring out a snake that's taller than me, okay? Twice the size of me, and is only 4 years old. So if you're 4 years old, you're gonna see a snake that's bigger than you, and it's the same age you are. So I'll be right back, but I gotta tell you something, a little story about Stretchy the Python. Okay, I know this is a football. I get it, okay? But it's exactly the size of the egg that my friend Stretchy hatched from when he was a baby. Yeah, this is how big his egg was the day, or when he was hatched, okay? So I'll bring him out and I'll show you how big he's gotten in just 4 years. Now that stick I had out earlier, that's how big he was. So the day he hatched out of his egg, he was already as long as the stick. That's pretty impressive. Let's see what's happened in 4 short years. All right, guys. Sure you want to see him? All right. He's really heavy. How about we skip this part? Can I skip this part and we'll wait till next year when I actually get to see you and then I can bring it out? I didn't think you were going to go for that. Okay, fine. I'll get him out right now. Let me put my stick and my football back and I'm bringing out Stretchy, the giant python. Yes. All right, give me a second. It's pretty heavy. Okay. All right, you can still change your mind. You still want to see him? I knew you weren't going to change your mind. I knew you still wanted to see him. All right, fine. I'm bringing him out. I have to put these little twisties on there because sometimes he likes to get out in the jungle truck and, well, he tries to help me drive. He's not a very good driver. So we're going to keep him in there. Pop the top. And one last time, change your mind? Okay, here we go, guys. Come on, Stretchy. Oh, yeah. Okay, all right, cool. Good enough for you? No, you want to see more? Of course you do. Okay, so how about this? Is that good? No? More? 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 Oy, more? Okay. That enough? A little more? That's all we got. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to put him on my shoulders because he's pretty heavy. But I want you to see something about snakes. You know, they're kind of shiny and stuff, but look. No, they're not slimy. They're totally dry. They have dry scales, and on their bellies, they have scales that are a little loose. And they use them to grab things, to crawl on them and climb on them. So that's kind of a neat thing. But we know that snakes stick their tongues out. And we're going to get my friend to stick his tongue right at you. Look at that. Whoa, that was good. Do it again. Perfect. So what they do by sticking their tongues out, that's kind of how they smell. They're tasting the air. Even though they have a nose for breathing, they use those tongues to smell. Now, they have no eyelids. Yeah, they never blink. Look, see that? They're covered with a thin layer of skin. And when they shed, that skin comes off, and that's what protects their eyes. When they shed their whole entire bodies of skin. And you know what? He just did this 2 days ago. So I'm going to put him back here in the grass, let him get a little exercise, and we're going to check out some awesome snake skin. Now, depending on how much they're eating and how fast they're growing is how much they shed their skins. The little snakes seem to shed a lot more than the bigger snakes because the little snakes have to grow really fast, okay? These guys, when they get big enough, you know, they don't need to grow as much and they eat a little bit less and blah, blah, blah. Let's check out the snake skin. All right, here we go. Got a whole bunch of it. Look at this. Whoa. Pretty cool, right? Oh, wait. Oh, even more. Yeah. Now that stuff that's coming off of that is nothing but wood chips, okay? A lot of my animals sleep on wood chips. Some of you boys and girls that have maybe a hamster or a guinea pig or a rabbit or a gerbil or even a horse, you use the pine chips in the stalls and in the cages. Well, I use them too in all my cages for my turtles and my snakes and all my other friends that you saw here today. But this is such a cool thing. Now watch, I'm gonna take a piece of this skin and watch, it just rips, just like that. Yeah, it's like plastic. Now I'm going to slide that over there. Now watch this, guys. I'm going to open it up. Feels like plastic. Sounds like plastic. Like bubble wrap. And look. Whoa. Look at that. I'm going in. Here it comes. Look at that. Out to the other end. There. Whoa. Look at that. And the smaller scales that are back here are on the back. And the bigger scales, like this, are on the belly. Yeah. So there you go. That's how you tell. These are called like the scoot scales. And these are the scales that protect them. But look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Maybe I should wear that. What do you think? Huh? Pretty fancy? You like it? Cool beans. Nope, not going to happen. All right, I'm going to take it back off. because I actually have one more friend I want to share with you, okay? And I think you're going to like this one. Not. It's got 8 legs. So let's try there. 8 legs. So it's going to be tarantula spider. Yeah, absolutely not. No, not today. Try again. 8 legs. Octopus. Yeah, that would be cool. Wouldn't work out so well out here in the sun. Okay, out of the water and stuff. Yeah, so it's not an octopus. All right, I'll give you a hint. It has 8 legs and pinchers. It's not a crab, but you're getting closer. And it's got a stinger. Wait, no, it's not a bee. I don't do bees. And bees don't have 8 legs. Scorpion, yes. All right, guys, I'm bringing him out. I got to be careful because he is poisonous, but he's nice. And that's why he's here. So I'll bring him out. His name is Spike. And you'll see why he got his name, because of the big spike. It's on the end of his tail. Check it out. Alrighty. Woo! He is very excited here today. Oh, great position. Look at that. Got his tail up in the air. Watch, I'm going to tap on him a little bit. I'm going to try to get him to strike me. Whoa, that was cool. Did you see that? Whoa, where's he going? All right, there you go. Whoa, where's he going? See, they're pretty fast, these guys. They don't realize that even though they're big, they can move pretty quick. All right, one more time. Let's see if we can get him in his position. Oh, see the claws opening up? Yeah, he would really like to pinch me right now. No, I'm not going to do that. I know you all want to see that, but that's not going to happen. But I'll do this. Watch. Whoa. That's cool too. Got him on my hand. I'll bring him a little closer to the camera so you guys can see him. Check it out. Awesome. There we are. Okay, so that is Spike. And you can see the tail. Look at that. See that big spike right there? That's what they use to sting. And they use those big claws for pinching. But I've raised him for, 3 years now, so he's my buddy, so he's not going to try to pinch me. But if you see these out in the wild, you definitely don't want to touch him. Actually, we're going to talk about that wild animal thing here in a second. So everybody say, bye, Spike. He's so cool. All right. Okay, guys, so we got a chance to see some cool animals from all around the world, right? But I have to remind you that all these animals that I brought and shared with you today are part of my animal family. And that's why they're here. They're not wild animals. I live out here in the country. We got lots of wild animals. We have fox and groundhogs and chipmunks and squirrels. But I don't go out catching them, okay? JungleTerry doesn't do that. I'll rescue them if they're hurt, but then I'll let them back go in the wild where they belong. These animals that I brought today, they don't belong in the wild. They wouldn't even know what to do in the wild if we let them go in the wild. They're pets. You guys may have dogs. Maybe have cats. Maybe you have fish. I don't have any of those. I have turtles and snakes and, you saw what I had, right? But they are pets, and that's why they're here. Now, guys, I know this wasn't as cool as being right there at school or at the library. I know that, okay? I know that you want to touch these animals. Well, I'm hoping that next year we'll be able to do just that. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be doing this forever. That's the plan. My animals are going to be with me for a very, very long time, and they'll travel with me. So I hope that I all get a chance to see you in the future, and you do get a chance to actually pet these animals. So like I always say, guys, have yourself a wild and wonderful summer. Yes, it's coming up. So you guys get out there and enjoy. Take pictures of the wildlife, learn about them, get a book from the library, check it out. There's so much information out there. It'd be great if you guys would learn as much as I do about these animals, okay? Actually, you can learn more than me. Yeah, go for it, all right? There's so much more information out there. Just learn everything you possibly can. All right, guys, wish I could be there with you. Next year, I promise, as long as everything goes as planned, we will be there. So until then, again, have a wild and wonderful summer. Be safe. Bye, y'all.